Oregon State and Utah State to the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl presented by Stifel. Coach Jonathan Smith and Coach Blake Anderson, I want to congratulate you on a successful season. We are excited to have such a competitive matchup for our inaugural bowl game. When we first envisioned the stadium and surrounding development, we knew we wanted to have college football as one of our main tenets. This is the first of many college football games to be played at SoFi Stadium, including the 2023 College Football National Championship game. The Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl is built to celebrate the tradition of college football in Los Angeles while delivering an extraordinary game day experience for our fans and guests, all in the entertainment capital of the world. Again, a big welcome and congratulations to Oregon State and Utah State. We look forward to seeing you all on December 18th.
Great. And just a reminder to please mute yourself unless you're speaking so we don't get an echo. That goes for both coaches as well. Okay, great. Rashawn, I see that your hand is raised.
Thanks, Christy. For Jason, having Jimmy's name attached to this, how did that come about? And just how special is that? And then for the coaches, both of you had some success here in Southern California. Your thoughts on returning back here playing in this inaugural bowl?
Yeah, it's a great question. You know, whenever we thought about really setting out for a bowl game, a college football game at SoFi Stadium, we really wanted to embrace a couple of things. Certainly Los Angeles, and you know, it's such a great sports community and a sports region. And so as we thought about, you know, what's more Los Angeles than adding an entertainment component to the game as well. And you know, Jimmy Kimmel is a big college football fan, and you know, kind of historically has really been interested in sports. And so as we thought about combining really what is really a you know, an incredible stadium game day experience on the sports side with Los Angeles entertainment, Jimmy Kimmel was really the first partner that came to mind.
You want me to chime in? I'll chime in a little bit on playing in Southern California. I know we got a good amount of players from that area. Awesome opportunity to go down here and play a big-time stadium in a great city that's familiar to a lot of our players. And so I know our guys are really excited about it. I do want to take this opportunity to also congratulate Coach Anderson, Utah State, on an impressive regular season. Played awesome yesterday, and to win the Mountain West Conference is something that's an accomplishment. You look at it, especially this year, on how well and how many good teams are in that league and playing Pac-12 schools and winning a bunch of games. So congratulations, Coach. Look forward to seeing you in person here in a few days.
You know, it's similar for us. We've got a handful of guys from the area, and just for our league, without being the immediate tie-in for the champion, that's always the goal, to be able to represent the conference and play there. We're playing in a different venue. I know the kids will be super excited about being able to play in that particular venue. It's definitely going to be an upgrade from what we just played in yesterday, the turf and the stadium and all that. So that'll be a wow factor just coming in. But the challenge that it'll be to play Oregon State, I had a chance to watch them a couple times this season. I mean, our guys will get geeked up. You're playing great football teams in that league. We've already seen Washington State up close, and we're fortunate to win that one. Several teams in our league played throughout the Pac-12, so we know what kind of challenge it'll be. But I love the idea of playing early as well. That night will be that's kind of the first out of the gate. Everybody in the country will be excited about bowl season, and so we'll have ties on two really good programs. And Coach, I just appreciate it, and look forward to matching up with you guys and just and trying to step up to the challenge.
Great. Nick?
Yeah, this is Nick Daschle from the Oregonian. For Jonathan, it sort of become obvious you were going to be playing in the LA Bowl earlier this week. I just wondered, were you able to get some sort of a jump on either Utah State or San Diego State during the past week?
You know, we definitely had eyes on that game, how impressive a win that was for Utah State yesterday. We've been heavy into the recruiting, I'm not going to lie. I've been traveling a bunch, and which is a vital part of last week. This week will be very similar. And, you know, we got our players are in finals, and so they're going to be locked in on that. And so preparations obviously will be heavy this week of you know, getting some cut-ups made and tendencies, hopefully, and all of that. But we'll go to work practice-wise this weekend. Yeah.
What are your early impressions of Utah State?
Can score in a hurry. Watching that game, athletic, defensively, statistically, you look at it, it looks like the scheme is aggressive. Gonna cause some problems.
Great. I need Nick again.
Yeah, for Blake, a player familiar to Oregon State people is Calvin Tyler. What has he meant for your program this year, and what has he done?
Well, he stepped in, I think, and he just gotten better and better every week. You saw glimpses of him, yesterday in key situations for us. He's battled injury all year and just kind of find a way to fight through that. Been mature presence in that particular room that's built with a lot of young guys, which I think has been helpful. But to me, he was what we needed. We needed a guy that could come in and kind of calm the room down and show some experience and be an every down back. And with the exception of injury, he's done that all year and just continually felt more and more comfortable in what we're doing. Playing his best ball down the stretch, a couple of huge runs yesterday when we had to have him most. This will obviously be a strange matchup for him, having transferred from Oregon State. But I know he appreciated his time there and appreciated the coaches that he knew, and it'll be fun for him to get a chance to see a lot of guys he cares a lot about.
You probably won't pick his brain at all about Oregon State, will you?
Not any more than I can. I mean, we'll take every advantage we can get if there is such. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, just in terms of his time there and how much he even knows, man. It'll be a challenge regardless. He can tell us everything he knows, and it still probably might not be enough. So, but we're going to try to find a way to win. So, Coach Smith, look out.
Great. Angie
Machado with 247beaverblitz.com. Coach Smith, one of the biggest benefits of the bowl game is the fact that you guys get the extra practice. But with this early kickoff, it sounds like maybe just a week and a half of practice?
Yeah, definitely a little bit less than practices because of the early kick, which is still great to be able, like Coach had mentioned, kind of get the bowl season started. We're going to take advantage of what we can and get to work toward the end of this week, and obviously we get some practices down there, and our guys will be looking forward to it.
Great. Mike?
Yeah, for Jason, what makes this game different from other bowl games out there?
Yeah, it's a great question. I look at it. I mean, this is our inaugural bowl game. Our perspective, I mean, this is the very best venue of all of bowl season, and to be able to bring two really exciting teams here into Los Angeles to play at SoFi Stadium, I think is really allows us to distinguish ourselves from some of the other bowls out there. And certainly exciting for the student athletes to be able to play in a venue that will host the Super Bowl in a couple weeks in February. So to be able to bring the student athletes into this venue is exciting. But I also think Los Angeles, the region, has so much to offer. I know the coaches were talking a little bit about the recruiting opportunity that is here, and for the most part really unique to Los Angeles, and we'll roll out the red carpet from a hospitality perspective. But this is a great opportunity for us.
Nick?
Yeah, Jonathan, just a couple of quick personnel things. This is the kind of question you got to ask this time of year, but do you anticipate anybody not playing in the bowl game for you, just opting out?
Well, yeah, Avery Roberts will not play. He's not opting out. He had minor surgery really last week that'll keep him out of this game. Outside of that, currently, I don't know of anyone not playing.
And then is there any chance that Isaac Hodgins might be able to play?
Very doubtful. Yeah, doubtful.
Thanks.
Rebel?
This is a question for Jason as well. SoFi Stadium's a brand new building, a great building with already 2 pro football games in there. What was the thought behind adding a college football game to the list of what happens in this building?
Yeah, no, it's another great question, Robal. I look at, we got 70,000 people sitting right behind this wall behind me, in the middle of a Rams game, and obviously the excitement I can hear, as it goes on. But I think, for us, like, to bring college football to Los Angeles through this event was really important. I mean, I touched on it early. I think, Southern California is such a great, rich college football tradition and history here, and to really be able to embrace that and put a little bit of a spin on it, certainly with the entertainment and the Jimmy Kimmel component, was important for us.
Okay, Bree.
Another question for Jason. What do you think about the matchup, Jason?
2 exciting football teams. I've been watching a lot of Oregon State over the last few days, and then I had an opportunity to get down and watch Utah State play yesterday. 2 really exciting football teams, and I think I look at that great time slot on ABC and an opportunity to showcase both programs nationally. These are 2 exciting football teams, and to be able to do that here at SoFi Stadium is great.
Okay. We have Nick again.
Jonathan, I'm not sure what the schedule will be the week of the bowl game, but I would think it's going to be a little different than what you guys have gone through during the season. And given that you don't have a lot of players on your roster that have been in a bowl game, I mean, just how different will it be for these guys to get ready for a game kind of out of schedule?
Yeah, it'd obviously be a little bit different, which is a bowl game in general. I know guys are excited about it. We got some coaches that have been around this in regards to playing and preparing for a bowl game, and so that's what we're shooting for: to prepare well, give us the opportunity to play well, at the same time enjoy the experience. And so these guys will be locked in on when it's time to go to work and when it's time to enjoy some things in a big time city. They had some great events scheduled. They'll do that too.
Scott.
Yeah, Coach Anderson, Scott Gerard here with the Zone Sports Network in Salt Lake City. Coach Smith kind of outlined the schedule a little bit of what his team will look like over the next couple of weeks. What's your schedule? I know that you've got a lot of recruiting and a lot of work that you've got going on. When do you guys start in earnest in preparation for this game?
With the extra week this past week preparing for the championship game, our guys really have not had any break at all. We've got finals coming up as well, and our staff has not been able to recruit on the road. So I actually get on a plane here about 30 minutes after this is over, and we'll be on the road for the next 4 days trying to finish up recruiting. And our guys will lift and run with our staff and try to heal their bodies up from a physical finish to the season. We'll start working on those guys next weekend. Probably be a lot like a normal game week for us would be in season. So I mean, that we don't have enough bodies really to do any kind of spring football training anyway. So it's going to be about just getting them healthy and fresh and excited about going and enjoying the bowl opportunities, and then trying to find a way to get number 11. But the early start is good in the sense that you got all the momentum of the season. You're the first game out. It does not allow for a lot of extra. And we've got to cram early signing day in there the Wednesday after we get to LA anyway. So there's a lot going on for staff and players in a short period of time. Maybe a good thing. Distractions and energy all kind of rolling into the game. Maybe been one of the best things that happened to us. Not a lot of time to think about anything else.
Great. And Kate?
This question is for both coaches. Obviously, this is the Jimmy Kimmel Bowl. This is kind of a big deal. Do you guys watch Jimmy Kimmel? Are you fans of his show? I mean, yeah, it's about football, but this is a really great opportunity at hand.
He's hilarious, man. I don't get to watch him a whole lot. We're typically watching tape about that time. But, yeah, I see a lot of the clips and a lot of stuff that's put out on social media. Think he does a great job, funny, and excited to be attached to it and just get a chance maybe for the guys to be around it. I heard guys talking on the plane coming back last night. We're going to get a chance to see him, get a chance to meet him, see the show. I think there's a lot of anticipation as to what this bowl is going to bring and just the opportunities it's going to present.
I'd kind of echo that. We went over it with our players today, and they were excited about that idea of seeing the show. They follow it. I'm along the lines of Coach. I haven't watched it a ton, but I've seen enough to know that on social media and how funny he is, and really he's done well for a long time. So it's definitely an exciting part of this bowl game.
Great. Rashawn?
Rashawn Haylock, KTLA in Los Angeles. For Jason, can you give us some insight into from a hospitality standpoint and maybe some of the activities planned for the student athletes leading up to the bowl?
Yeah, that's we've got a pretty good week in store. Certainly, opportunity to get both teams to the Kimmel show. As said earlier, Jimmy's a big college football fan, and he's really excited about the partnership, not only throughout the week and having both teams come and be a part of his show, but also his presence on game day on that Saturday to be a part of that game day is really exciting. We'll also have an opportunity for the teams to go to Universal Studios and see some of the other attractions here in Los Angeles, and then focus on community events. I think that's the one important component for us from a legacy perspective at the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl presented by Stifel, is to have an opportunity to get the teams and their representatives into the community, both here in Inglewood and in the greater Los Angeles area throughout the week.
Great. Angie?
This question is for Jason. This is Angie Machado with beaverblitz.com. Jason, what can you what do you want fans to know about what they will experience from a hospitality standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is an exciting building. I think, one of the as we talk about the building, it's over 3.1 million square feet. It's the largest venue in the NFL. But inside the seating bowl itself, it's a really intimate seating bowl, a very vertical pitch. And then we have an incredible 70,000 square foot dual-sided video board that the Infinity screen by Samsung that is unlike anything else in live sports today. And so I think the fans, as they come and they think about coming for that game day experience, I think it's get here early, experience. There's a lot of things within Hollywood Park that would be fun to experience, and I know the various schools will have activations throughout Hollywood Park throughout the day. But get inside the building early, because there's a ton to enjoy and a lot of places within the building itself to come and spend time, socialize, and create those memories that are so special during bowl week.
Les?
Yes, Les Garrett from the Corvallis Gazette-Times. Coach Smith, none of the players in the Oregon State program have been to a bowl game with this program. It's been 8 years. What does it mean to be able to achieve this for this senior class, to have this bowl experience?
Yeah, I think there's definitely amount of pride, especially for the older group that have been around here for a while, to accomplish the initial goal of playing in postseason. Hadn't happened for quite a while, and so guys are taking some pride in that. Ultimately, no, you want to get to the game, but give you a chance to win it if you prepare well, and we're going to need to against a big time opponent that's won a bunch of games this year in a league that has been impressive throughout, some good football teams, and so there's some pride for that in regards to these seniors, but they know they got way more work to do these next couple weeks.
Great. All right. Last call for questions. Any additional before we wrap this up? Okay. All right. Well, thank you everyone for participating. If you have any questions, please reach out. And that's it.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Now we roll.